So how does a tantric consultation work? If you have a problem and you want to bring a lover back, or find love in your life, or sort out your marriage, or bring financial security into your life, there are lots of websites where you can go to that do Vashikaran and all these things. And you give them the details, and they say, yeah, pay us the money, and we'll do your ritual on Tuesday, or whichever day it is. That tells you they're using the cookbook approach, because in my experience in working with spiritual masters who do this sort of work, it doesn't happen like that. I'm going to give some reasons why that's the case. Now, one of the first things they'll ask you, and it might work as well, we need to know your mother's name and date of birth, and the mother's name and date of birth of whoever is involved in all these things, everything else. People get suspicious about this, but we need something to work with, something that's going to actually make the research happen to find out what's really going on. Now, there's what you think's going on, and there may be what is actually going on, which is something different. So that's the first stage, and then the calculations are done, and then we're able to say what's happening and how can we change things. Now, it may be that it's not possible straight away to find out all the information that's required. And this is when Samadhi comes in, this idea of a settled mind that brings up images. We're able to explore the situation around you and what's going on. And energy changes, there's transformations that go on, and these happen before the ritual is even decided, or what ritual is and when it's to be done and how it's to be done. All these things are worked out that's coming up. And the energy changes, you may find that you change as well. You'll find that you see life differently, you look at life differently. You might find that what you wanted isn't now what you want, because your energy's changed, you see things better, you're stronger, and all these sorts of things. And see, there can be a lot of deception going on around your life as well, you see. You may not have all the information. You might be put into your mind that it's this person causing the trouble, where in fact it's someone else. So if you went to some of these places and they said, yeah, okay, that's fine, there's the details, yeah, we'll do that, we're doing it this week on that time, and they haven't done the research properly, then you're going to be wasting your money and causing more problems for you. So it's something that can't happen like that most of the time. I wish it did. Make life a hell of a lot easier, I can tell you. So it's better to have patience on these things. There are also reasons why it's not we're not able to give the full information because of the problems that will cause. I'll give you an example. There's two ways of looking at this. Say there's something you really want to happen, and if we tell you it's really going to happen, then you're going to act in ways to make it happen even more. And there's a time and a place for things to happen, and if you start acting in a way that's trying to make that happen more, it's going to happen in a way that isn't going to work out for you. Alternatively, there might be a better way of things happening for you, but you don't believe that. And if we say to you, oh, it's going to be like this, and you don't like it, subconsciously, you're going to prevent those things happening. Okay, so it can, good things can happen too quickly. That's a failure, because it won't last. And that's the other thing. Sometimes you can do instant results, but they don't last. You want something to maintain and stay in your life. You don't want it to disappear. And also, what is better for you is something better that you can't see at that moment, for whatever reason. But when it happens, people say, oh my God, you're right. I didn't believe you. I never thought this could happen. And it's happened in my life too, on many, many times. I'm not told the full picture of what's going on. And then you discover it and think, my God, never thought, I never believed, or even had an idea that something like this would happen. So the work, whatever problem you come to us for, the work is all about getting you back on your path to live your life fulfilled and happy. That's the number one thing. And hopefully your life will continue to improve as things progress for you. So the rituals do get done, but they get done at the time that is best. Not because they've thumbed through the book and said, oh yeah, it's got to be done on that day and that time and that's how it is and you can't change. Because actually things are far more flexible than you realise. There's always a different way of going about these things, and it's our job to find that way and to give you the best possible service.